Welcome on back, ladies and gentlemen, to Transport Fever. And today we are sitting here over at the Askern Airport. And what better way to start up the episode than to see a takeoff, or even basically a drop down. There's one, and I believe we should have a second plane come on in shortly. So, if you guys may be able to notice, I have skipped forward by 5 years since last episode. Now, what have we done within that 5-year time period? Well, for one, we have also gained a lot of money. As you can see, our bank account is pretty healthy right now. And I don't really mind that. But quickly, before I continue on, I forgot that I had done something really stupid. And that is that I accidentally muted the game volume. So, what are we going to be doing in today's episode? Well, I don't really have a plan for today's episode. During the 5-year time period that you guys have been gone, I have been basically just sitting around and watching vehicles go about their own business. But there has been only one major thing that I have done, and I will go ahead and show you. On average, per month, we would be losing at about $4 million at a time. Okay? Now, we're going to be losing a lot less. If you guys can tell right here, I sold a vehicle last year. What was that vehicle? Well, that vehicle just so happened to be the vehicle that was sitting on our express line. Now, I had decided to sell this vehicle because, for one, it was costing us too much money to run, and two, it wasn't even making any profit. It literally would only get passengers that were going from Thorn to Acton, and that's it. It wouldn't get any passengers going anywhere else along the network. So I decided to sell the vehicle on that line. The second thing that I did was I set up one of our lines for automatic replacements. Which one of our lines, you may ask? Well, it's one of the major lines that we put in a couple episodes back. That line just so happens to be the one coming out of Mexborough going into Acton. What did I replace it to, you may ask? Well, if we're lucky, we may see it here pretty shortly, but I doubt we will. I basically replaced it to a high-speed electric vehicle that was going a little bit, that has a faster speed limit than the Flying Scotsman that we were running on here previously. So hopefully a train will be coming in here. Is there going to be one? I still have to upgrade the rest of this track, by the way. And oh, is that game pause? No. The game's trying to work out there. And one thing that I have changed since last episode is I looked at the settings.lua file for the which one was it? Okay. So here is the new train that we are using. We're using a I think that these are Switzerland wagons, or wagons that are from Switzerland, I should say. Yeah, we're using one of the OBB wagons, which if we take a look right here, these wagons are one, the longest wagons that we have, and two, they have the highest capacity, but they are top speed at 75. So that's perfectly fine. So from what I can gather from this description, yes, it is Switzerland, I believe, that it's from. If it's not Switzerland, then go ahead and correct me in the comments section. But in this episode, I think I just discovered what we're going to take care of. During the time that I had skipped to allow there to be a little bit of leeway so that way we don't have to wait forever, I had also been noticing that we had been getting a lot of backup over at our oil and fuel network. This guy's bringing in 41 crude oil. And if we go straight down the river here, we see this guy taking 155 fuel. And then if we go a little bit further, yeah, we should see this guy having 30 fuel on his in his inventory. So that is a-okay. And we still have a substantial amount waiting over here. We have about 40. So what are we gonna do? Well, for one, I want to be able to expand where the fuel networks are going to be going. Such as in, I also want to get some more production going on for our cargo lines. Now, I want to go ahead and quickly run an idea past you guys. By next episode, or maybe by the end of this episode, because this is actually episode 20 if I remember correctly, do you guys want to see a new series? Because I'm thinking that I want to do a new series based on the New Industries mod and a map that I have a somewhat good idea for. But first I want to go ahead and take care of some last minute things over here. We got plenty of steel and plenty of iron ore backing up on this supply line. So let's go ahead and go over into our depot and see if we can actually get some more running on that line. So it's pretty much back to back, but let me check the signal real quick. Oh yeah, these guys are the upgraded versions. I forgot that I upgraded these, I think in last episode. So yeah, these are 133 or 130. Which these stations I believe are 160. Yeah. 160 cars. We should actually have a higher capacity. Yeah, we do. We have a hopper wagon, and I think that's basically it. Yeah, we have the hopper wagon, which carries 18. Wow. And wow, that actually carries more than the state car. Okay, that's interesting. So let me go and get rid of all the cars on this line, or on this replacement unit. And let's see here. Let's go and add some hopper wagons. Let me just check these ones real quick. Yeah, no, these ones I'm not going to use. But I will use the hopper wagons. So let's see here. How many do we propose? I'm going to say 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're very small wagons, so that is very good. And I don't really want to use that state car, and the only other state car we have is the generic one, which I feel like it's way too big. But heck, we're gonna have to go with it either way. Let's see here. I don't only give us 65 capacity for the logs. We have how much capacity for that? We have 90 capacity for the iron ore. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 65 right there. Add another 18, that's 78. And heck, just for measures, bring it up to 200 meters. I believe this station is actually 200 meters as well. Yes, it is actually. So that is just barely within our constraints. So how much will that be in order for us to upgrade? 32.7 million. I have that much money, but that's basically going to cut our money in half right now. And I really want to pay back our loan that we currently have out, which I should go and do that right now. So clicky click 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 clicky clicky clickety clickety click 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 and click. There we go. Down to 41.4 million in the bank. Go ahead and upgrade, yeah. Since they're all gonna upgrade when they're empty as far as cargo capacity. And let's go and see this guy after it upgrades. Come on. Come on, you should be upgraded by now. I do have it running on 1x speed, but still. Oh. Did you? Oh, you did upgrade. Awesome. Now I think these vehicles will actually be running a lot faster on this line. Plus I think I want to also go around the entire network and replace all the signals, but if we are going to do a new series, then I would want to honestly basically do that in this episode, which we have about 5.3 million in the bank now. Let's see, we're going to get to speed of 50, we're going to get speed of 60 because we're at the station. Let's see here. You cost 18.1 million. You cost 3 million a year, and we have 4 trains running on this line, if I remember correctly. So one thing that I would want to have as a goal for a new series is to make it so that way I'm not overpopulating a line with capacity. If we have plenty of capacity to suffice for a little while, then yeah, I'll keep it the same. But if we're running low on capacity, then I'll add another vehicle or upgrade the trains. Either way, something will happen. Okay, let's get you into the station. I still gotta go around and smooth this. But, yeah. And there you go, you got your coal, or your iron ore. Let's see, how much more is left there? 325. That is perfectly fine in my opinion. Let's just keep on following you real quick. And into the steel mill pickup. Okay. And there we go. Dropping off all the iron ore and taking up as much as we can of steel. Good. And off to New Mexico. So, what is next? Well, we don't need to really do anything with the lumber lines, because for right now, this thing has basically cleared up its lumber, and we're getting a constant supply of wood coming in per minute, but it's still going to be dropping. Ooh, that is not a good idea. Are you gonna pop up? Yes, you are. Okay. I think I may need to put another train on that line. That or upgrade the trains to make them go faster. So let's go ahead and quickly upgrade the tracks so that way they can accommodate for high speed, because I think that's what we're running on here right now. And let's see here. Yep, that is what we're running on there actually. High speed locomotive. It's not going up to top speed, so we need to get it up to top speed as quickly as we can. Oh, missed the section right there. Go. And let's see. Let's see here. You guys only have 5 wagons on here. I kind of forgot about that. Let's actually go and check out this line. Oh, almost 300 wood and climbing at this production facility. And how much is waiting over here? You are steadily growing, I'd say, or actually you're losing. Ooh, okay. So we need to either get more vehicles on this line, and apparently Train 4 has reached its lifetime. And let's see here, the replacement, yeah, it's one of these, the rail freight one, which is 95 miles per hour, really? Okay, hold on. Rail freight, 95 miles per hour, it has a power of over 3,700, a weight of 246 pounds, or so 46,000 pounds, and just the engine itself costs about 1.2 million per year. That's not too bad. In fact, I may want to put more freight cars on this line. But hold on a sec here. How big is this station? 120. Damn it! I thought that those were 200. Ooh. Okay, so I may have to upgrade those platforms. Lovely. Let's see here. Yeah, we're just getting a constant, ever so full supply of lumber heading on out. So I'm gonna just grab another diesel real quick. and go on 1 time speed real quick, just so that way we get the timing. And get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and quickly set you on the... Where are you? Where? No, pause. Pause. I want to find the line first before your next buddy comes in. Okay, to Sandhurst Wood to Sawmill. Yeah, that's what we want. Is there another train inbound? Yeah, there is, but there's enough space for this one train to get into the station. So let you get on moving. Come on, speed on up. We got another guy that's coming on in rather quickly. This is a high-speed line after all. Come on. And you're gonna stop at this signal, which is a-okay as long as the other train moves for not for too long. Rail freight distribution. Well, we definitely are a distribution network, so yeah. And there goes the train, and there goes that one. Good, 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 good. That's what I'd like to see. Let's see here. There is another train coming on in that I can barely see. Yep. Let's see, is the station train at the station gonna get out on time? Looks like it might. Just a couple seconds late. Yeah, just a couple seconds late. This is gonna take a little bit of time to space out, but I think that is a-okay. And let's see here. Yeah, we have another train coming on in, and you're immediately heading on out. Good. So at least they're not stopping and slowing down too much. We have another train coming on in at the halfway point. And are you going to get over here before this one actually leaves? Right after this one leaves. Okay, so that is actually pretty good timing. And what? Okay, so you're right up there. I think that's pretty okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that Sandhurst had a loop line. Let's see here. Wow, surprisingly enough, I'm getting higher than 10 frames a second. Wow. Let's see here. Oh, I forgot to mention something. Between this episode and last episode, I decided to go into, or I think I didn't say anything about this, but I tweaked the settings for the H4E package. Okay, I turned on the remove smoke buildings mod, and I also turned on the balancing mod, I believe it's called. I'll have to refresh myself, and if it's not the balancing mod, then I'll go ahead and have like a little subtitle pop up right now. But yeah, let's take a look at this train. Oh yeah, we don't even have that new line running yet. Oh yeah, we need to get that line running. Let's go ahead and quickly get a new line created and go from we'll use the secondary platform. Oh no, that's the metro station, or metro part of it. We want you to head over to Sandhurst right here. Yep, and then I want you to head all the way up to Beaminster, then come all the way down, and yeah, there you are at Sandhurst Transfer. Now I do realize that for some part of this route there is quite a lot, in fact, of trains that are basically, or underground sections is what I was getting at. So this is White Hill to Beaminster. Okay. So another way to get to Beaminster if you're coming from Mexborough via the metro service. And since we have the depot right here, might as well go and use it. What do we want to run on this line? I think since it is electrified all the way, I want to run the Mirage, but I'm going to do a custom units for the Mirage. In fact, ooh, did we unlock? Yeah, we unlocked the Metroliner. Ooh, but I don't think we have the Metroliner cab. No, we do not. So I will just use, wait, how long are you? Pause real quick. How long are you? 176. This is what, a 120? Yes, it is. It's a 120 platform. So, no thank you. Medium-sized platform. 126. Ugh. That's barely enough capacity. And that's a 5-car train. So, in theory, a 4-car train would actually be perfect. So, let's go and get a front rail car, the actual wagon. So, we just want 2 wagons, and then we want the reversed. Okay? And we just want to do boom, boom, and boom. There we go. So that's 101 meters. That is perfectly fine with me. And how much do you actually cost? You actually cost 13.3 million. I have enough money to get 1 more of you, but I think that will be good for the moment. So this is going from Whitehill to Beaminster. That is perfectly fine. And let's go ahead and let you roll on out of here. I do like the Mirage. It's possibly one of my favorite vehicles. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite vehicles. And also, is it using... It is using right-hand drive. Okay, good. So that is a-okay with me. Which I will go ahead and signal it on up here real quick. Let's just use a regular pass signal. Doesn't need to be anything special. Oop, come on, game. Game. There we go. I have no clue what that was from. Let me just check this thing real quick. Yeah. It's perfectly fine. Just an underground signal right here. And let's put it right over here on this end. And right over there. And let's grab our regular path signal. Put 1 right there and 1 along there. And then, yeah, we already have a signals set over here, but that's just normal signals. Okay. Let's go and get the modern signals in. And let's see. I don't think I put any underground. Yeah, I didn't put any underground signals along here. In fact, I was using the 40 speed limit one. Let's see here. We want this one. Oh, and there goes the train. It's running faster than me. There, and 1 right there. I'll put 1 out here on this side. There, and there. Here and delete that signal and delete that signal. And let's just go, oh, there is the train. And let's go and place a new signal right there, new signal right there. And currently we have about 16 million, so that is a-okay. 1 signal there, 1 signal there. And when it gets into the station, I'll go ahead and delete this and delete that, and put some new signals in. Awesome. And before you leave, I'm going to pause real quick. Remove that signal and remove that signal. Put new one in right there and new one in right there. Good. And you're heading on out to Beaminster now. Now it's all the matter of time of just replacing the old signals. Don't press V, press B. Okay. And we should have one over here on this side. Oh no, that's right, there's a double crossing right here, that's right. That's right. Put you right there, and put 1 right there. And let's see here. And let's see here. Also, by the time this video comes out, the second part of the Tokyo recreation project should have come out already. So if you guys want to take a look at that, go right on ahead. Just head over to my channel and look at most recent videos, and you guys will find it there. So I haven't recorded that part, that episode yet, as of the time that I'm recording this, but yeah. Oh shoot, no, I don't want you to go like that. Quickly. Not with that rail, with that one. Okay. And we just want a signal right there. Did that mess up our train? I hope not. Okay, good, it didn't. It didn't mess up our train. Now, our train has a capacity for 100 passengers, and I wonder how many passengers we will actually get for this line. Now, I know we'll get some passengers, but I'm not sure how many, in all honesty. I might want to consider getting a ring road service running around in Beaminster. And let's see here. I think I'll use this one. Newer depot. Or not depot, sidings. Or not sidings, bus station. And I want to put one here on this end as well. Put you just right over here on this side. Can I get you in without removing too many buildings? That's pretty expensive. Let's just put you in right there. Yeah, put you in right there. That is a-okay. We'll just have it like go around this way. Usually bus routes that I get on, they usually take back roads in order to get to their destination, just because it is fairly a lot quicker, and they actually cover more of a distance that way. Plus it's a lot easier to keep track of their timetable, because when they're on major roadways, they're actually like running behind a lot more than what they would be if they were running on just say back road service. So we'll just go all the way around. There, boom, 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 and boom. So that is the Beaminster. Link, I'd say? Yeah, Beaminster Link. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna call it. And let's go and get a depot out here, a regular road depot. And I think after we get done with this, we'll be good to end off the episode. Or at least close to. Passengers. Let's go ahead and stick with the articulated buses that we have. How many did we propose? I think 3 will be good. Beaminster isn't that big of a town, so I think 3 is all that's really needed. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, and run you on the Beaminster link. There you guys go, off to the races. That is all I got time for today, ladies and gentlemen. If you have liked this episode, please do consider giving it a like rating. If you are feeling more complicated than a thumbs up or a thumbs down, please leave it in the comment section. And before I go ahead and sign off, I want to go ahead and get a good shot with this train. Oh. You're going at how much? You're going at your top speed, I believe? 78? Yeah, you're going at your top speed. And I think that I will leave it off there, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys have liked this one, please do consider giving it a like. If you are feeling more complicated than a thumbs up or a thumbs down, please leave it in the comment section. And I will catch you guys for the next episode.